What's good, y'all? No clickbait. Let's get right into the tier list. Starting with the S tier, the Nuggets versus the 76ers. You are not telling me that this is not an S tier series. You got Jokic versus Embiid, and they're pretty much at their peak ability right now. Jokic has been a freaking destroyer of worlds in the playoffs so far, and Embiid, even though he's a little bit hurt, he's been playing extremely well. And you have the narrative. Jokic has 2 MVPs. Joel Embiid just got his first MVP. They've been stealing first team All-NBA from each other, stealing MVPs from each other, and they play the same position. They can guard each other. They can go at it with each other. And the basketball being played in this series it's going to be elite. This is the series that I'm most hoping for. I really hope that the 76ers can close it out against the Celtics in Game 7, but the narratives in this series will go crazy. Whoever walks out of that series as the champion, they're cementing themselves, and the other is going to get slandered. I think this is the best possible series that we could get. But anyways, moving on to the other S tier series, we have the Lakers and the Celtics. This series, this is for old heads, this is for young heads, this is for casuals, this is for diehards. You can't beat the marquee matchup of the Lakers and the Celtics. They have the most championships. You got all the history: Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Kobe, Shaq, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, LeBron playing against the Celtics and killing. Like, this is a great series. And then you have LeBron versus Jason Tatum. You have Jaylen Brown on the Celtics. You have Al Horford going against Anthony Davis. Like, this is also going to be a great series basketball wise. But again, just from a casual perspective or the actual watchability of the NBA, this is a series that I feel like a lot of people would tune into, and it's going to be exciting. They got a lot to play for, and this is an S tier series. I'd be really excited if this is what we get. Now, moving on into the A tier. Now, the Lakers, they're going to be in these high tiers because everybody wants to see the Lakers. Everybody wants to see LeBron. Everybody wants to see the celebrities. And I think them going against the 76ers, who also have diehard fans in Philly, would be another great series. Once again, you have Anthony Davis, a big man, going against Joel Embiid. LeBron, going against Philadelphia. It would be a great series. I think there would be a lot of high-level basketball being played in that series. And then again, like, just from the casual perspective, you got really 2 diehard NBA fan bases going hard for their teams, and you have some elite matchups with elite players. This would be a great series for the NBA. Now, this one, I think this is the first controversial pick that I have, which is the Lakers versus the Heat, the bubble rematch. That I put it in A tier because you have the narratives. They played once before already, and mainly because if Jimmy Butler leads his team from the play-in, the 8th seed, to winning an NBA Finals, Jimmy Butler is stamped. You beat LeBron in the Finals as an 8th seed, you're stamped. We're going to have some really uncomfortable conversations about Jimmy Butler being a top 10 player in the league and really his overall status all time if he can pull off a crazy playoff run like this. I think people are going to clown it because of the ratings of the bubble season, which, again, it was a pandemic, and I think there was some pretty damn good basketball being played in that series. But this is an A-tier series for me. You might disagree, but I'm ready to have the Jimmy Butler conversation. Now, moving into the ones that are not as exciting is the Celtics and the Nuggets. I was debating putting this in the C tier as well, but the only reason I think that this would be a B tier series is because, again, there's a lot of diehard Boston fans. And of course, you have Jokic. This is really going to put a lot of people on notice of how good Jokic is. Like, Jalen Rose the other day said that he's ascended into superstardom, even though the dude already has 2 MVPs. But this series is mainly just going to be, what team is the best team in the NBA? It's going to answer a lot of questions of, is Jason Tatum going to choke in the finals again like he did last year? He kind of ran out of gas, didn't play as good as he could have. Or the conversation is going to be, Jokic is that top tier center, thinking about his position all time, because realistically, Jokic, he's been killing. He has the stats in the regular season to back it up. He's been on a terrific playoff run, and if he can top it off with a championship, again, there's going to be some uncomfortable conversations being had about Jokic being a top 5, top 3 center of all time. And then finally, the worst series. I think the worst series for casual fans of the NBA would be the Nuggets versus the Heat. Jokic putting on a show and saying, I'm the best player in the NBA and I got my championship. Or once again, Jimmy Butler saying, I'm that guy. I led my team to the championship. And I think this could really put him in that kind of Dirk Nowitzki conversation. Is he as good as a player as Dirk Nowitzki? Absolutely not. He's played for multiple teams, and Dirk is just a better player overall. But he's going to be stamped as, I did this. I led my team to a championship by myself. Like, this isn't a super team. This is a Miami Heat team that Jimmy Butler led. And, you know, you have the interesting storyline of Tyler Hero potentially coming back in the NBA Finals from that broken hand. But, again, I think from the casual perspective, this is probably the least exciting series that we'll see. But I'd be excited for it. Jokic, he's going to put his name, put us all on notice. And Jimmy Butler, again, we're going to have some uncomfortable conversations about him if he can get to the NBA Finals and win a series. But let me know what you all think. Again, I'm really excited to potentially see a 76ers Nuggets series. I think that would be absolutely elite. So, Game 7 hasn't happened yet. It's playing on tomorrow, Sunday. So, let's hope for the 76ers. Again, appreciate y'all for watching the whole video. Subscribe if you fuck with me. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.